Hey guys, this is my third video, and once again I'm speaking out against Zakir Naik. This time against his claim that a Muslim who no longer wishes to follow Islam should be penalized with capital punishment, and he compares this directly to treason. Now, I'm not really sure what his definition of treason is, but it's still a very weak defense to a very pathetic claim. Treason would be if someone is still a Muslim and he goes ahead and sings the praises and glories of a different religion. But since the person has already made abundantly clear that he no longer wishes to accept Islam as his religion of choice, and he's already switched over to a different one, I don't see how treason comes into the picture at all. Now, it's almost like saying, let's suppose I have switched my country of citizenship legally. I've done all the paperwork and I've already migrated to the new place. Does that still mean I have to swear my undying loyalty to the old country, which I'm no longer a part of, and I can no longer appreciate or respect my new nation? That is exactly what Zakir Naik is saying. And these are one of the fundamental tenets of Islam, or at least fascist Islam. Anyways, let's suppose I live in a mountainous region, and for health purposes, my doctor recommends that I go and live in the tropics or somewhere by the ocean. So just because I'm a little concerned about my health and I wish to go somewhere else, does that mean that I should have the capital punishment penalty slapped upon my face? I really don't see how that's happening. Um, in the same way, if a person no longer feels that Islam matches with his train of thought, or it is no longer close to his heart, or maybe he made a mistake in becoming a Muslim in the first place, and he wishes to experiment and try something new, maybe he's still finding his way. Maybe he doesn't know what he's looking for, but does that mean that he has to be bound by the um, rigid rules of Islam just because you're a Muslim once, you are a Muslim for life, and there's no escaping it? How different is this from eternal damnation? Anyways, Zakir Naik goes ahead to say something else. Quote, if an army general discloses his army's secrets to another country, then there is a death penalty. Unquote. What secrets? I mean, I didn't know Islam had any secrets. I thought everything that was there to know about Islam was already there in the Quran, which is accessible to the general public. So I really don't see how secrets comes in. But anyways, he probably doesn't know what he's talking about. And unfortunately, he can fool a lot of people with his fancy way of talking. So, I mean, those two statements that he made were so contradictory. It would take a foolish person not to see through him. Because previously he said that death penalty was for praising a new religion. So, if you praise a new religion, how is that the same as divulging secrets of the old religion? I don't see the connection. So, anyways, just because you were a Muslim once, or because you made a mistake of being a Muslim, does that mean you have no basic rights as a human being to make your own choices? Does that mean that you become a slave to Islam for life just because you made a tiny mistake once? I mean, the very groundwork of morality and freedom that you stand on is being stripped from right under your feet by such pathetic and disgusting, strict, unreasonable laws. And I really don't see how it has such a huge fan following, this religion, especially when people make it so clear that these are the various rigors you will have to face once you're a part of it. It's almost like going to hell. You're damned for life. But maybe I spoke too much. Anyways, that's about all for today. Peace.